Hello, everybody. So today my talk will be about SEO Done Right with Odoo. So here is a pad that you can already scan if you have questions. We'll take them later after the talk. I give you some seconds to scan it. Okay, let's go. So first, I have a question for you. What is the best place to hide a dead body? I give you 10 seconds to think about that. I heard the answer. So yeah, that's the page 2 of Google. Why? Because nobody goes there. So what is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. How does it work? First, robots of Google or other search engine will come and crawl your website. It means that small robots will come and check all the content you have on your website, all the pages, and all the links. They will click on everything and scan the entirety of your website. Then they will index it. Index means that those pages will be available to be found on search engines. And then, lastly, we'll rank, not we, but Google will rank your website and all the others. Someone will be first, someone will be second. SEO is a black box, so we don't know exactly how it works, but we know all the factors that have an impact on it. So here, I'm going to teach you a bit how to do SEO and what are those factors. But also, why do we work on SEO? Because it takes time. Why do we do it? Because thanks to that, if we increase our ranking, so if we get above the page 2 of Google and if we go to the first page, we're going to increase our visibility. So more people will see our website, and by increasing the visibility, we also increase the amount of clicks. So more people will come to your website, and all websites, e-commerce, showcase website, the goal is to get more traffic, to get more leads, more sales, and in the end, more revenue. In SEO, we have 3 main pillars: technical, linking, and content. We're going to deep dive into each of them. First, technical. Good news for you, Odoo manage everything. So your website needs to be fast. If your website is slow, then you will be impacted and you will go down into the ranking. But Odoo is fast, and every year at Odoo, in the R&D, we develop and we try to optimize the code of the website to be as fast as we can. It needs to be responsive. More than 60% of the traffic online happens on mobile. So your website needs to be responsive and to display well. Responsive means display well on all the devices, on desktop, on tablet, on phones. And then I put WebP, because WebP is a format of Google that makes the images way lighter, but we're going to see that just after. Some things you can do. I said that Odoo manage everything is not true, but nearly everything. What you can do is put light images on your website, avoid heavy scripts, like if you add scripts for a 3D rendering of a product or something like that, this can make your website more heavy and make it impact in terms of SEO. And I say also that we should, as much as possible, avoid autoplay video. What's an autoplay video? It's when you arrive on a website and directly a video loads, and this makes your website slower. The second pillar is the linking pillar. We have 2 parts. First, the internal linking. There are all the hyperlinks that point from your website to your website, but on different pages. Just a button from one page to another. It helps the search engine to understand your website structure. So if you have a link from your home page to your category page, it really helps Google to understand how your website works. And it also passes the authority. The authority means really like not the ranking of a page, but really the authority your website has on Google and the more chance you have to rank high. And for this, it passes the authority of one page to another. So for example, if for you it's really important to have an e-commerce, then you can put links to your categories directly on the home page. It means that from the home page, I think that my important page is my shop page or my category page. And indeed, it also helps the user navigate your site, and the user experience has an impact on SEO because if people stay on your website, if they visit more pages, this will impact the fact that you are well ranked. And then we have everything that's external linking. That's links that a website gets from another one. The more backlinks that a page has, the more trustworthy it's perceived to be. I'm going to give an example just after, but backlinks from authoritative source are the best. An authoritative source is a website that has a good authority on Google. For example, if I'm selling new drones and I get an article in the newspaper about my new drones, I should ask them to put a link from their website, like La Libre, for example, to my website. And so as La Libre or the New York Times is a big and authoritative website, they will give me a bit of their authority to my website. So it's really important, if you have the possibility to have it, to have a link from a good website to yours. Then, and I think this is the most important, and at least where you can have the most impact, is the content pillar. So what you have to do is you have to optimize your tag, respect the hierarchy. So here we see H1, H2, H3. I'm going to explain a bit what it is, but it's really like the structure, HTML structure of your website. Then you have to add meta title, meta description, and alt tags. If you don't understand, I will show you just after in Odoo. And then second part is you have to write content. One search query equals one page. So for example, if I'm a plumber and I sell a lot of different services, I shouldn't have one page about all services, because then Google won't really understand what you want to give as an information on this page. So for example, if I'm Yamaha and I sell piano and motorbikes, I shouldn't have one page about piano and motorbikes. I should have one page about piano, one page about motorbikes. It's also really important to choose the right keyword. For example, I will explain that a bit later as well, but if I'm selling ping pong tables or ping pong racket, maybe the best keyword to use is ping pong, maybe it's tennis table. So we have to analyze and see which keyword is the best to try to rank on. And then the blog. Blog is really important for SEO, because if you have time to dedicate to a blog, it can really be a big traffic maker for your website. So now we're going to talk about those tags and the hierarchy. So when I'm on Odoo, I can choose, and I'm going to edit my website. I'm first going to go to my shop, to my homepage. And here the goal will be to have only one H1. So an H1 is heading 1 here, to have only one header 1 per page. Okay? And my keyword, the keyword that I want to be ranked on, should be into this H1. Then, if I have a subtitle like this one, I should have an header 2. And then if I have subtitles, should be header 3 and things like that. Will help Google to understand the structure of my page. This is really important. But you have to remember, only one H1 per page, and then like a book when you have chapters, sub-chapters, and so on. Then we have the possibility to adapt the meta title and the meta tags. So here I put some meta titles and some meta tags, and please fill in those information. Here it's my homepage, so I'm going to say welcome to my shop. If I have a product page, I will put the name of my product. If I have a category page, I put the name of my category. That's the keyword I want to rank on. And then you can add a description, and Odoo will help you to do that. Here it's too short, and if I write many more content, it will tell me it's too long. It will be soon. Okay, maybe not. But this morning you saw that it was working. Then, last point, when you have an image, it's really important to put alt tags. So I was mentioning alt tags, content, this one. So here, when you add an images, it's really important to add an alt tag or a description to it. Because when the robots of Google, they will come to your website, they don't read the images, they will read the content. And here, this is not content, so I need to add information. Here, let's say I'm selling beer, so I'm going to put beer menu, and I'm going to describe the image that I have in front of me, and ideally, this should be in link with my page. Why is it important to also input those information? It's because for screen readers, so for people who are blind, when they come to a website, they don't see, and they will, the content will be read for them. So the content of text is easy, but for the images, they will read the description. Something else about this, sorry, is that meta title and description. So you saw me doing that manually on a page. If you have thousands of pages, it's not easy to do, but we always have the possibility to import them on the product or on the pages themselves directly. So important points that I think you should really know is that the importance of the website structure. So it's really important to have a website that is really well structured. I was talking about the services. If you have 5 services and you have only one page, all services, you will hardly be ranking on one of them. So what you should have is one page, all services, and then one page per service. So this is really important. Then we have the importance of the redirection. I think this is the most important, and everybody forgets about that. So when you are changing from one platform to another, so from WordPress to Odoo, it's really important to redirect your URL. How to do that? I will show you. But you have to first understand what's a redirection. A redirection is saying that before, on my Shopify website, the page where I displayed all my product was /catalog. Now I'm going to Odoo, and you will see that my page is /shop. Okay? So my page /catalog, I was selling beer, and I was the best. I was first when people type beer, I was the first one. But tomorrow I move to Odoo. And so will I lose my SEO? No, but you have to do redirection, because my page /catalog was the first, but this page doesn't exist anymore because now we have the /shop. So if you go into debug mode and you go into redirects, we're going to write a redirection saying from /catalog to /shop. And we're going to select a 301 because it's a permanent move. We won't go back to Shopify because we love Odoo. And so we go from /catalog to /shop. And thanks to that, we're going to pass all the ranking and the authority of the previous page catalog to /shop. It's like telling Google, okay, I have a new version of this page and the URL change. I'm going to save that. And to show you, I will go to my website. Yeah, sorry, it's not that big, but I'm writing /catalog, and I'm redirected to /shop. So it's the same for the robots of Google, they will be redirected. It's also the same for if you have business card that you give to some of your customer, they will type /catalog and they will directly arrive on /shop. When you do a migration, this is really important, otherwise you will lose all your SEO. So this is really the most important part of my talk. If you have to remember one thing, it's this. Then you have to choose the right keyword, as I said. On the keywords, we base ourselves on 2-3 parameters. The first one is the volume of search. As I was talking about ping pong and tennis table. Maybe ping pong is searched by 10 people online per month, maybe 1,000. And tennis table is maybe searched 10 times more. So we have to analyze the volume and then the competition. Maybe a lot of people try to rank on ping pong and nobody on tennis table. Okay? Then you have to choose, based on the volume and on the competition, which keyword is the best for you to try to be positioned. And the last point is the relevance. The relevance means that I won't position myself on ping pong if I'm selling guitar. It makes no sense. So the keyword has to make sense with the page you are displaying. In order to see the volume and the competition, you have tools like free tools like Google Ads, for example. They offer you this information of competition and volume, but otherwise you can go to paying tools to have more information like SEMrush or other ones. Okay, that was the basis. How can I go further? As I said, technical optimization. If we have a technical, well-working website, this is the most important part that Odoo will manage for you. So at Odoo, we always improve like we did for WebP 1.5 years ago, but every year we improve our tool for SEO. Like this year, we changed the link of the category page. It's a small change that you don't see, but technically speaking, it's a real good improvement that we have, and we are continuing. This is always a continuous process. Then, it's not in Odoo, but I really advise you to do, is to do local SEO. So I will go on Google and type plumber Brussels. You see, the first results, maybe not this one, but if you type doctor or things like that, you will always see first a map. And those ones, they are not websites, they are Google My Business. So you can create your own Google My Business and try to be ranked first here. So it's really important for you if you have a local shop, if you are a doctor or a plumber, to have your own Google My Business. and to develop it, to ask people for review, answer a question when people ask you, put your opening times. So this is really important for SEO, and I think a lot of people don't do it, and I believe it should be done. And then we have new feature that I'm going to show you. Category page, they are really important. Yeah. I will go to this. Category page, they are really important. Why? Because let's imagine Decathlon. The people, they don't type Decathlon always. They might be typing mountain ski. But if they don't have any page optimized on mountain ski, how can people find them online? It's impossible. So they have to use those category page. In our case, it's not mountain ski, but summer packs. And we're going to add content to this page. Otherwise, we have no chance to be ranked because we have no content to be ranked on. So in Odoo, what we developed for Odoo 18 is that now in the title, automatically, we have the name of the category. We added an H1, as I said before, with the name of our category. And we now have the possibility to add text here. And we can now put one sentence about summer beer packs. I don't advise you to do that for SEO, but for the purpose of my talk, we'll use ChatGPT. Write a short text on summer beer pack. Okay, insert. I think it's a bit long. I still want the people to see my product, so I will make it short. And okay, I don't have any product in this category, but let's imagine I had some. And then it's nice, but I want to add even more content to have even more chance to be ranked on specific keywords. So now what we added in V18 is also the possibility to add content at the bottom of the page. You will see that all the big e-commerce, they have always at the bottom, if you scroll down, you will always see a big text explaining what the category is about shoes, and a big text where they put content in order to feed Google with content. And so we can now put specific content here. Same, I could use ChatGPT in order to add content here. And for sure, there is many more to come. We know that SEO is becoming, and it already was, but it's becoming, at least for Odoo, a big thing. So we have improvements that are coming about the SEO optimizer that I show you, where I can put title and meta description. We have tasks in the pipe that could not be launched for this version, but that will come really soon. With also AI helping you to detect if you have an alt tag on your image, if you have your title, if you have a description. So, for example, here, you might have seen that, but if I save and I publish, you will see page title not set. And so directly we'll tell you that your page title and your description are not set. So we help you to improve your SEO. So also at Odoo, we decided to launch 1.5 years ago the SEO service. So what is it? Is that we see that a lot of SMEs, they struggle to do their SEO, they are not experts, and they want help on that. So what we do is that we do a kickoff call with them. We then analyze their website, and we offer them recommendation based on the structure, the keywords they should use. And then we offer, we make calls in order to understand what the business is about, and then we advise on keyword structure, and then we present the results that we have. And then we train them also how to optimize the SEO. So we don't write content for them, but we help them and tell them, okay, on this keyword, on this page, you should optimize on this keyword, and this is how to do it into Odoo. And then we do a status after 6 months, because I didn't tell you yet, but SEO takes time. If I do a lot of change on my website, the result won't come tomorrow. It can take up to months to change. So we do a status after 6 months, and we see if it has improved or not. Thank you. So now you can scan this pad and ask me the question you want.
Thank you, Alexandre. So we already have a couple of questions. Yeah. So what is the best recommendation to configure SEO for a naked domain configure on another DNS name server like GoDaddy?
What are you talking about, SEO configuration? So in the GoDaddy, you can do a redirection for the naked domain directly to the domain, but we do that directly via 301 redirection on GoDaddy. So that would be my answer, but we can discuss if it's not the answer you wanted.
Okay. Is Odoo limited by GDPR?
What is the link with SEO? So it could be limited from the GDPR, but on the SEO side, I don't see any problem of doing that.
Okay. How to improve Google speed scores on mobile, as it's sometimes difficult to get a good score?
Yeah, it's sometimes difficult to get a good score on PageSpeed Insight. So PageSpeed Insight is a website where you get a result for the technical speed of your website. So what you have to understand is that on mobile, it will always be bad. If you check all the big e-commerce, they have bad results. So on that, we can try to optimize, and that's what we do at Odoo. We try to optimize the JavaScript, to optimize the loading time, and the lazy loading. So we try to do that every year, and we change the code. If you can do customization on that, but you have to trust us that we do the maximum that we can.
Okay. Is Odoo website better or weaker for SEO than other CMS like WordPress, PrestaShop?
Yeah, that's a question we often get. It's not easy to say. But what I can say is that the advantage of Odoo is that every year, every 3 months, we launch a new version. And as I said, we optimize every time, and the SEO is becoming a big thing. And I think you all know that performance at Odoo is a really big thing. So we try to improve, and we have a lot of R&D tasks based on improving the speed of a website. So I cannot answer this question because it really depends on each website, but I've discussed with an SEO expert this afternoon, and our results are not bad at all, and I don't think we are weaker than they are.
Okay. Any plan to refactor the router on website, WordPress-like permanent URLs on shop?
I don't get that question. We can discuss that later, but...
It's getting technical. Any plan to change assets bundling?
Same. I'm not a developer, so I'm just a functional consultant. If you have technical question, you can go to the booth website, and there you have the developers who develop our amazing tools, so you can talk with them.
Should we do SEO for every product page?
I think if you have the time and if you want to, you can optimize meta title, meta description, and the content you have on every page. Yes, but I know that it takes time. So maybe if you have to start with the most important product you have, the ones that people are looking for online.
Okay. Can we use ChatGPT for the SEO, or is it risky?
I think it's risky. I was discussing with this SEO expert this afternoon as well, and we discussed about it. And we believe that you can write text with ChatGPT. It's not bad. The thing is that you have to review everything that they write. Because if ChatGPT, you ask a question to ChatGPT as the same, then we'll have the same answer. And if we have the same answer, I'm not bringing anything to the table, and so I won't be better than you, so I have less chance to be ranked well. So you can write content with it, but then you have to review it and to make sure you bring something to the table, and your expertise should be added.
In what languages the SEO service is available?
French, English. I did it one in Romanian, but then we discussed with the client to adapt the keywords. But technically, in all the languages, it's up to on demand. We discussed that.
Okay. How can we prioritize SEO on our product sheets rather than on our blog post about products?
Okay, so I'm not sure to understand the question, but I will talk about blogs and products. So I talk about blog articles, so it's really important to write blog article, and then, so for example, I was selling beers. What's the best beer to drink in summer? And then in the end, you put, I will show you. Up. Yeah, this might take a few seconds. Yes, my title would be Summer Beer. Which one to choose? Okay, I'm going to write an article, but I'm not going to do that now. And I'm going to put products, and here I'm going to display my product, and I can say I want to only show a specific product. So thanks to that, we'll generate traffic on a blog and then redirect people to our beers directly so that they can purchase it, and we can make profit out of our SEO, out of our blog articles.
Okay. One of the last question, can you explain how to use keywords efficiently?
Yes, this is a good question. So two things. Here we have in the optimize SEO, we have keywords here. So you can add keywords, not on this page, it will be useless. But I'm going to go on my home page, and here I have keywords. So if I add beer here, that's one of the keywords I want to be ranked on. Let's imagine on that page. Nice. We see that I have beer in my H1, in my content, but I don't have that in my H2, in my title, or in my description. So maybe we should put welcome to our beer shop here, and you see that now I have it in the title. So the keywords there, they have no use for SEO. They are just there to help you analyze the content of your website. If that's the question about keywords, that's it. Otherwise, I think that when you decide which keyword you choose to rank on a specific page, you should put it in the title, in the description, and at least in the H1 of your web page, and then try to write content around it.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thanks.